Bhutanese Nepalese are coming in kind of horde, the whole family coming together. So there are old, there are kids, there are parents, of all age demography, of all age groups. Unlike what we used to do is normally when Nepalese from Nepal migrate, perhaps the strongest person who thinks can go through the hardship first, get a little bit established, and then it starts bringing slowly the families. So challenges are, there are always challenges being an immigrant, but not as hard as Bhutanese. And they have to immediately support their families, and there's always a psychological, a cultural barrier an immigrant has to always cross, how to assimilate or how to adapt to the new ways of life in a new country. That's always a problem. You always feel attached to your country, and in some sense Bhutanese, their choice was less voluntary, actually was not voluntary to come here, unlike ours. We knew life would be hard, but we also knew that in the long run life would be better, so we made a choice. So we are psychologically more prepared. But for them, they were refugees, and their own country was not taking them back, and Western countries said, okay, we're going to resettle them. So in a way, so they are less psychologically prepared also. So they need more help in acculturation, actually, in the assimilation of the new culture.
अनि अब त्यस्तै हुँदै हुँदै पनि हाम्रो प्रोसेस अगाडि बढ्यो। अनि अब DHS मा हामी जाँदाखेरि भनेको हामीहरूलाई फाइल छुट्याइदियो। अब छोराछोरी भिन्नै हैन, हामीहरूलाई भिन्नै। हामी 4 जनाको परिवार आयौं एकपल्ट।
He is my older son, his grandson, his daughter-in-law.
I always miss him, when I talk over phone, then, I just remember being there together, and I feel bad, but I wish, I will have my brother in a couple of years here. Actually, he's a dancer. He didn't learn his dance anywhere, but he used to dance every time. He was kind of joker, he used to make a fun, and, we call Nepali Sahitya. So he used to use like the Nepali Sahitya while talking, and he's kind of like friendly, open-minded, and friendly.
उसले अब कतैबाट आउँदैछ भने हैन, के बोकेर आउँदैछ भने लागला ठोकिएला नि, लाग्ला नि भनेर चाहिँ उसले हिर्काइदिएर चाहिँ अनि हाँस्दै हाँस्दै जान्थ्यो। पानीको गाग्रो केटीले जस्तो यस्तामा बोकेर हिँड्थ्यो हैन। अनि जतिखेर पनि उ हाँस्दा बोल्दा गरिरहन्थ्यो, त्यो कहिले पनि बिर्सिँदैन।
Actually, the refugees are not the victim of the natural calamities. They are the man-made tragedies. So I don't want anybody in the world to be refugee and spend their life in a refugee camp. But I learned so many things, just being in a camp. I know how to work in the community. I know what is the responsibility of the community, and just working in a community is my pride. I always love to work in the community. So UN, UNHCR, and so many UN bodies, and the INGOs and the NGOs in Nepal, they help us a lot. So anyway, my life is dedicated in the social work, and one day my hope is to work for the UN, maybe UNHCR, UN whole, the United Nations, and my education will be on those fields, just like sociology, anthropology, or something like that. Anyway, I would like to thank UNHCR, the government of US, those who put a lot of effort to bring up us, up to this position.
Damodar Dhakal's family is a very good representative of the cultural values that Bhutanese immigrants represent. They are very well educated. Damodarji himself is a Sanskrit scholar. He went to Banaras in India to learn the Sanskrit and also the ancient Indian scriptures. And so his family unfortunately had to go through a lot of difficulties due to the political reasons that all of the Bhutanese immigrant families experienced in last 20 or 30 years. And Damodarji's family obviously gave a lot of importance to their children's education, which is reflected in their children's high education levels, and also even their comfortness in speaking English, and also getting acclimated to the easily getting acclimated into the culture, or to the new society and system in America. And so Damodarji's family preserves some of the universal and highly traditional values that all of these immigrant families possess. So yeah, and they are hardworking. They are respectful, of their cultural differences, and they strive extremely hard, and they want to succeed and attain the American dream, but also would like to preserve their heritage and culture and tradition and their religion.
अनि युएसए आएर चाहिँ कस्तो लागेको छ भने हामी नेपालमा थियौँ भने चाहिँ हामी केही गरी खान नसक्ने थियौँ, हामीहरूको केही नि थिएन त्यहाँ। यहाँ आएर चाहिँ हामीहरूले हाम्रो राइट रहेछ, हामी गरी खान सक्ने रहेछौँ, हामीले हाम्रो योग्यता अनुसारको काम खोजेर गरेर हामी बाँच्न सक्ने रहेछौँ जस्तो
How do you feel about your mother and just, kind of how she helped your family?
Actually, she's my full-time teacher every time.
Thank you.